Welcome into more Ticket to Ride here on the Sorcerer Network. I'm Sorcerer Matt. Had last couple games have been like we've been in it, but just haven't been able to get over the hump. So looking to get back to some winning ways here. Going a little run this week of Ticket to Ride. Feel like I've got the good strategy, but I'm starting to realize like where I need to prioritize and where maybe I can back off. And we'll see kind of what we get. Okay, well, if you're not going to pay attention, I'm going to start a new game here. Depending on what tickets I get, I'm going to talk about it more this week. As like, maybe I don't need to prioritize this as much as I think I do. Whereas there are some routes I don't think I'm prioritizing as much. There's some that I think I have the right read on. Like anything Las Vegas, like that's number one priority. But then there's some other ones that I've like tend to be like, oh no, it's this. We gotta prioritize this. Come on. And I maybe don't need to be as aggressive with it. So let's get things kicked off here. So love a Las Vegas to New York, Los Angeles to Miami start. And then I don't love anything else. I suppose Los Angeles to Calgary is probably our best option. Yeah. I mean, I suppose Kansas City, Houston would be okay. All right, so first things first, I'm going to grab Houston to New Orleans with my first turn. And then, well, no, that's a lie. Sorry. Las Vegas to Los Angeles is my first turn. And then I want another pair. I would really love to get Houston to New Orleans. The question is going to be whether that's going to be in the cards or not. Pun definitely intended. But yeah, Vegas to Los Angeles for a couple reasons. One, these two connect. If we don't get this, then we're looking at like having to go up through Salt Lake and connect down in this way. That's just a lot going on. Whereas we draw the second play, which is really nice, and he draws. So 100% we are grabbing that with 2 black. That is key. And then we are going to work towards Houston to New Orleans as well, because if we can solidify that, that's going to be excellent. And then after that, it's Los Angeles to Phoenix. That's where we really need to make sure that we get that solidified, because that's often like the next thing, especially with me playing right over here. You often see people like immediately snap to, oh, I got to get my into Los Angeles, because otherwise, if you're trying to go east, this is the route to go. So as you can see, so because of that, I'm going to grab this. I mean, it's not terrible with like having to go Los Angeles to El Paso to Houston. It's really nice, but it's much easier in this mode if you can just go through the middle here, through Phoenix, especially because it does set you up for some stuff later. But getting the high value routes are not horrible by any means. Sneakily looking out for orange as well. If there's a way that I can cut off Vegas. That'd be kind of nice, but because I have two, I guess I only have one Vegas route. It's Los Angeles to Miami that I have. Red also would be good. Pink, because I probably want to go in and out of Miami. So the good news about now is I just need a lot of colors. And we know red is over here, but everyone else seems kind of... everyone else hopefully is not around where we need to be. Okay, that gets reset. Yellow is fine. Pink. All right, I think we grabbed 2 green here. I like that. And we probably can go up to New York on the side. I don't. This is a game where it's like, oh, do I want to like try to go through Chicago to try to set myself up for later? And ultimately, I'm gonna grab this red. I have enough black right now. I mean, I don't love that blue is taking black. Okay, so blue also has some Vegas routes. Wouldn't be surprised if maybe they have Vegas to Seattle or something. Oh, interesting. Oh my. Oh, goodness. Okay, well. Holy cow. So we are going to want to go up this way to Calgary. Okay. Alrighty, my friends. We are all in on the West Coast here. That's for sure. Ooh, I don't love that. Yeah, I really don't love that. That is a bummer. Okay, so but not horrible. So what we are it's fine. We're going to have to come down through Calgary this way. That is a lot of green that we need, but it's early enough in the game that we can make it work. So a very, very crowded West Coast. It makes getting into Seattle a little bit challenging as well. Very interesting. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm wondering whether I need to prioritize Calgary to Helena, Helena to Denver, and like hooking up down to El Paso, because that's going to be how I hook all this up. I probably want to prioritize these two things first. Based on where my opponents are going, I'm not seeing destination tickets. Okay. All right. I dig it. Okay, I'm going to grab yellow. My reasoning is I do want to go Calgary to Helena here. I think that I want to prioritize that. Yeah, I definitely want to prioritize that because we are running out of ways to get up into Calgary. Okay, that is fine. So we're gonna go there. And then I think the next priority is we got to make sure we get Los Angeles to El Paso. Okay. Make an executive decision that this is what we need to do. That really cripples us here, but not as much as it would cripple us. This is a game of changing priorities here. Okay, I'm going to grab this because I want Los Angeles to El Paso right now. Because if I have to go like up here through San Francisco like that, no. We don't want to do that. We've already kind of had to reroute a little bit. And I don't want to have to reroute again. So this gives us some more outs as well. Like we've got some outs here. I might want to, that's great. We also might want to prioritize, my goodness. Okay. We also might want to prioritize some pairs here because we might want to solidify Denver to Santa Fe to El Paso, sooner rather than later. The fact that nobody is east of Chicago and we all have 20 trains left is absolutely mind-boggling. Just absolutely hilarious. I'm going to grab 2 blue. All right, so unless there's a green or a red, I am going to grab these 2 pairs here. We are going to need a bunch of pairs around here. Holy cow, destination tickets too. So what this tells me is that my opponents they didn't start out with long routes. Now, I don't like that my opponents have started much quicker or seemingly quicker than I have. Yeah, like nobody is east of the Mississippi. Well, I guess technically they are. That person's in Chicago. That's east of the Mississippi. I know my geography. Okay. Red is taking cards. Okay, so we're going to go to white, and I'm going to go to blue here. Unless there is a red or a green on board. Man, really not a lot of red or green. I still think this was the right move. I think that was a good move to kind of prioritize that. And now we'll definitely get this. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to use 2 blue. Okay, so there's Los Angeles to Calgary. My goodness. So yeah, red, green, and then I'm going to need some pairs. So like, I mean, this pair of oranges would be great. And I probably want to start grabbing that stuff because I'm assuming we're gonna, like, people are gonna start playing over here. Holy cow, I cannot believe that, like, we're this late in the game, and even with drawing tickets, nobody has done anything over here. Okay. All right, so orange, yes. One off the top. Yeah, it's, I mean, again, kind of helpful. So depending on what's on board here, I'm going to go orange from New York to Washington. But again, if there's green or red on board, I want it. A little bit concerned that they're taking green because, yellow could be wanting to get over to El Paso. But I mean, at this point, it is what it is. We have another out. Like, we can kind of maneuver around it, but it's not ideal. Blue is grabbing red. Why? Okay, that is okay. There's a card that I would like, and then we're also going to grab that. Okay, there's a wild. All right, hey, look, we're 19 trains left, and we've gone east of Chicago. That's just mind-boggling. I cannot believe it. Yeah, and the fact that I'm really struggling, it's like doing these tickets is just taking too long, and that's what's kind of an issue here for this game. So I am going to grab that. Red is probably the player I am most concerned about right now because I think they have long routes plus the longest train, high value tickets. Like, they've got a lot going for them. I'm not prioritizing Miami right now because I can get both of these. Man, do I really? I'm very concerned that you're coming down into Miami, and I don't like that. Now, we don't need to go in and out of Miami. We could very much come down through New Orleans and then just go Miami this way. The lack of green is concerning to me. I still don't think I'm concerned. I still think I want to try for other stuff. And at this point, I'm looking at maybe I just go down this way. It's green is the problem. I really need green. The fact that I had to go this way and give up the 4 green there really has set me back by a lot. I'm going to grab these 2 yellow. Of course, there's a green there. Because there is now a world that we want to go New Orleans to Atlanta. Of course, he takes the green. I don't like that. Because that says to me that you're... Okay. All right, I think we do this. We're calling an audible here. I am going to abandon this green plan. And I'm going to go El Paso to Dallas and through Houston. So I'm going to grab next turn Dallas to Houston, and then I can grab Miami with the 4 pink. So what I want to do right now, do I want to prioritize Dallas to Houston, or do I want to prioritize Miami to Charleston? Probably Miami to Charleston is what I am thinking. Okay, that actually makes me more comfortable that yellow wasn't trying to get this way. Really, the question is, I don't have good enough tickets to win this outright. I need to get more tickets. So I'm going to go... I'm going to go here. That's the right move. I want to go this way, but the right move is to... because I'm going to need... It is an extra route. Ugh. Ugh. This is a game. This game is happening. We're going to go here. Then El Paso to Dallas. Or maybe we prioritize Raleigh to Atlanta. I guess we don't need Raleigh to Atlanta. We could go Atlanta to Charleston and up this way. Okay. I don't love that everyone is choosing destination tickets, but I'm really not in a great position to do so. Okay. I think I'm going to go Atlanta, Charleston, Raleigh to Charleston, and then maybe do a drawing of some, well, maybe... yeah, everyone is drawing tickets. Yuck. This hasn't been a bad game, but it also hasn't been good. He takes 2 destinations. Holy cow. Okay, so yes to this. Okay. Then yes to this. Okay. Could screw blue over right now and try to do something here, but it's not worth it. Got my own problems. Also, blue I don't think is the one I'm worried about. Okay. Well, I need to do this now. And then this will trigger the end game if I play this. So I have to draw tickets here to try to hit something. There's no way I have that I have good enough stuff to have a 5-ticket deficit. There's just no way. Especially because I'm pretty sure that red has good stuff. Alrighty. So, no. I mean, yes, but we're going to have to get really lucky because we're going to have to get a pair and then play it to where we end the game, which is not impossible, but not probable, and really all we're getting out of it is 8 points. Okay, what did we learn from this game? Like, we were rerouted a little bit, but not an insane amount, I don't think. I really think really what it came down to is because the West Coast was so crowded, we had to prioritize some of this stuff and go about connecting up. I guess the big thing was having to connect up to Calgary. And I feel like this is like the third or fourth time that I've had this happen to me, where I'm like, okay, Los Angeles or something on the West Coast, and I'm going east, and then I'm like, okay, I got to take something else. Well, you know what? I'll just grab to Calgary, and that'll be just fine. So, that is a very bummer. Okay, great. So now what I need is no one can trigger the end game. The question here is, I probably do this even though it gives my opponents extra turns. I'd be worried about someone just grabbing that. Yeah, that may have been incorrect. I guess here's the thing that I can do. Yellow's already drawn, so I'm going to be the one that ends it. I'm going to connect up El Paso to Dallas, and I'm going to draw destination tickets, and we're going to hopefully hit something. That's what's going to happen. We did play all of our trains, but yeah, I'm thinking I just got to leave Calgary alone unless I've got more up there. If I'm going east, I got to leave Calgary alone. Like, I think the play would have been going Kansas City to Houston. And, like, going that route. I think that would have set us up for more success than the way we did it. Something to watch here. Something to watch. Yeah, I just think red I think red is just, I think red's out of control. I don't think we can beat them. Like 10 tickets right now to 4 tickets. I mean, at this point, I got to hit something, and not just something, but like multiple things. I mean, San Francisco, Washington's a no. I do have Dallas to New York. I do not have those. And I'm so close to that, but not quite. I mean, we didn't miss. So, I mean, that's something. So red hits all their tickets. Curious if red just had, so yeah, this is what, okay. So maybe I'm wrong. Okay, no, there's some of the bigger tickets. Say maybe I was wrong and they just had a bunch of little tickets, but no. They definitely had some good stuff. I mean, I guess 155 is nice, but it's also not like, now with the 15-point bonus, it's really, really good. But I mean, the fact that we were within 20 points, I think is pretty good there. So really, it just, what place do we get here? Well, it's definitely not going to be second. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I think that what we learned in this game is that Calgary, when you're trying to go east, is not a good idea. That's what we learned there. We're learning to avoid Calgary. Wow, double bonus from Red. So, great game by Red there. We take a massive loss there. That's okay, though. I mean, I think what was weird about this game is I wasn't necessarily felt like, oh, man, this is just so horrible. I think it was just, again, it was that Calgary thing. So, going to watch out for that in future games of just like not going for this. But what do you think? What do you think? Where did I go wrong here? What was it my, I have to prioritize Helena to Denver instead of prioritizing this? Where was my mistake? So if you're enjoying all this content, comment below, subscribe, like, and we will see you next time.